Hey guys, this is a never been seen before behind the scenes of Kelly doing her hair. I knew that wouldn't last long. Oh well. Okay, so here's the deal. For anybody who's known me, you will know that I have always had very short hair, pretty much my entire life. The reason why is because I have really fine, baby fine, thin hair, okay? So about 2 years ago, I started growing it out. This is 2 years of growth. I still have major layers. It was in a really short pixie cut. And I learned this little trick because obviously I'm not going to go out like this. So I washed my hair, and then this is for my Glamola Girl series on my new YouTube channel. Okay, and a Glamola Girl is a cross between a glamour girl and a granola girl. How do you like that one? So anyway, I wash my hair, and I don't do a lot of heat and products and all this stuff on my hair because, you know, it's so fine and thin, it can't handle that, okay? So I wash it, and then pretty much when it's almost dry, I put it up in my little dealie, and that's pretty much how I wear my hair every day. Not very glamorous, is it? Unless I have my baseball hat on when I'm out walking. So anyway, I thought I'd show you my little secret weapon that I made myself, that I discovered how to make from YouTube dealies. So here's what I do. I made little hair. I made little hair extensions for myself. DIY halo hair extensions. They cost about $200 if you buy them, and I'm like, that ain't gonna happen. So like I said, you can look up on YouTube. Maybe I'll do a whole thing one time, but I got this hair. I've actually been doing it since I've been growing my hair out. And for those of you who've been following me, you might have, seen. And I started short because I didn't want to be like all of a sudden I have long hair. I wanted to do it with my hair as more for volume than for length. And you can see now my hair's pretty long, the longest layers anyway. I still have layers to go out. So anyway, and I first got the hair just at Sally Beauty Supply. It was only like $15 or something. It was really cheap, and I got the shortest one. I dye it with my natural dye so it'll match, my hair. Which, by the way, I want to show you once again. I am 55 and a half officially. I have no gray. You can see my roots. I did a video about this before. I used to have a little bit of gray right here. You can see my hair is very fine. But I used to have some gray here, and it's gone away since I've been eating, pretty much 80% raw and high fruit for on and off for quite a while now. Starting a couple years ago, I went vegan again and started doing more and more raw food, and especially in the last few months, I've been doing almost primarily raw food and fruit. So anyway, now I got this more expensive one. It was like $30, and it comes in these wefts. I won't pull it out because I don't want to. This is behind. I gotta get ready for my liver gallbladder class, so I just thought I'd show you while I was doing my hair because I've been wanting to do this for a while. But it comes in these wefts. It's like really long. Okay, so I could. In my last one, I think I got 4 different hair pieces out of it. Okay, so I dyed it. This is a little lighter than my hair. And I had these I had this one professionally cut. You can see the colorings kind of come out a little bit, but that's okay. Makes it look a little lighter on my hair. And, you just comb it like regular. And then what you do is you get this fish wire at Walmart, and you put it on your head and tie it there. Like I said, I'm going to do this really quick just so you can see. Some of you already know. And then I sewed these little clips in here. So I just put a new little wire on it because my other wire broke off. And I have to tell you this. It is flipping, I don't know what. It must be 500 degrees out in my little YouTube studio, which is out in the shop. And because there's no air conditioning out here, and it's even hotter outside. So if I'm glistening, it's not my new anti-aging moisturizer. It's because I'm so flipping hot. And yeah, so I don't even know how I'm going to do this because it's so hot out here. And it doesn't usually cool down lately. So anyway, I'll show you how I do my hair really quick. And then I might have to take my hair off because it's going to be too darn hot. Anyway, I just put it up so you can see it's all kind of, just crazy, really thin. And then I kind of section off about where I think my extension is going to go. And I've just done this, from practice and playing around with it. And then somewhere I have a little, here we go, I have a little, you know, clippy dealy. And you know what else? It's funny because I always had short pixie hair and, or, you know, or bob cuts and my whole life. So I don't really know how to do, you know, long hairstyles, but this seems to be my little kind of go-to thing. And then I just actually, that's what I was doing before when I didn't have the halo thing in. So hang on, bear with me. So what I do is you can just kind of put it on your head. I close the clips. Okay, see they're, you know, like this when they're open, they go right to your head. You can just go to Sally Beauty. They'll hook you up. The ladies over there will hook you up, okay? So then what I do is I just put on the head. It's got the wire on it, right? And then I just pull my hair out. And you know what I really love about this is it really allows me to have the long hair that I always wanted with the volume. And then I don't have to wear them all the time, you know, which I don't. I don't wear them on a daily basis. I actually wear them like, you know, maybe once a week when I go out. And especially with this heat, I haven't been wearing them at all. And in fact, I may abandon them. So you can see, you know, they just, you know, it just blends right in with my hair. So now you'll know my little secret. But you just pull it out. And I don't have a whole lot of hair. So I have to make sure, you know, that it's covering it, you know, that it's covering it up. Some people have longer hair, so they're not going to have that issue. And then what I do, just for added security, I just open up the little clips. And, you know, they recommend that you tease your hair in order to help the clip hold in there. But I don't do that because, you know, if I tease my hair so close to the scalp there in the same spot over and over, I'd have a bald spot there. So I just clip it in a little bit. It's fine. Works for me. I don't do a lot of crazy, you know, I don't wear this when I'm out, you know, having a crazy time, which, well, I don't really have a crazy time in my life anymore. Those days are, I surpassed my quote on crazy times in my teens and early 20s. But that's another story. Anyway, so I just kind of clip it in there. And then, you know, like I said, for added security. And then normally, you know, I do it in the bathroom and I would take, you know, like a curling iron, and just a little bit kind of to the ends to make it kind of go together. And then I do something, you know, futz around with the top a bit to make it look, you know, cute. But like I said, it's 100 million degrees out. I'm just doing this really quick to show you guys as my behind the scenes thingy, because I need to make this video for the class. And for week 2, we're on of the liver gallbladder fat flush. It's a free class and it's recorded, so you can jump in anytime. And I will maybe leave the link. I think sometimes people think you keep trying to advertise stuff if you keep leaving links. So you can find it on my page or on my website. It's in the store, but it is free. And it's kind of a, you know, an impromptu class that I'm doing. I'm a big believer in cleansing and flushing your liver. It's so important to your overall health. And if you want to lose weight, if you have hormonal issues, thyroid issues, you know, whatever it is, clearing and strengthening your liver is going to help with pretty much anything that's bothering you. So what I'm going to do for tonight is I'm just going to kind of comb it through. And I need to dye my hair. I dye my hair to give it with some natural dye, to give it some, you know, to give it some body and also to lighten it just a little bit because, you know, why not? And I use natural dye, you know, that I get from iHerb. I use, lately I've experimented with different ones. Herbatint is the one I've been getting. It's like $10 a bottle. Because my hair's so thin, I get, you know, like 2, whatchamacallits out of it, 2 dyes out of it. So anyway, I can tell you right now I'm not going to be able to wear my hair long like this. I'm going to have to put it up because it is so hot. But what I was going to do, because I don't feel like messing around with the top, because I want to get going with the other video, is this is my other little trick that I learned, is I just put a hat on. That's my little trick. And then I don't have to mess, you know, with the top, and then I just kind of look like, you know, hippie rock and roll girl or geek or whatever. And then I was going to do this, but that's not going to stay up, but you know, like the young girls do. But I don't do that because I got wrinkles up here. Hey, young ladies out there that smoke, don't smoke. And you know why? Because you'll get these lines like this. And if somebody would have told me that when I was younger, well, I wouldn't have believed them anyway, but you know, I didn't really care about cancer. I was like, oh, I'm not going to get cancer. You know how you are when you're young, you're kind of cavalier that way. But if I would have seen pictures of, you know, the lines above my lips, that might have prevented me, you know, vanity. But I have to say, actually, compared to a lot of women that are my age, I smoked for 14 years, from the time I was 14 till I was 28, if you can believe that. Yeah, I was a party girl. Um, but you know, my lines aren't that bad compared to a lot of women, and I know it's because I stay as hydrated and healthy as possible, eating the raw fruit diet for the most part, and I've been eating healthy in different ways for many years. That's a whole other video. I have some on my YouTube. My YouTube's just starting, but anyway, see that? Kind of cute. And then I can put it back, but I'm gonna have to put it up or do like the Cher thing. Remember Cher used to do that, but her hair was really long. Anyway, okay, that's my behind the scenes Glamola Girl video on how to get a little, I still have a little length. I'm gonna, oh, my friend Phyllis is going to cut my hair for me when I go up and visit her. So I'm gonna show this to Phyllis so she can see what I've been doing. And she's gonna just trim the ends for me and maybe give me some little bangs. I don't know yet. We'll have to see what she says. She's a vegetarian chef and a hairstylist up in Sacramento, and we met on the Amtrak the last time I went down to Los Angeles. And so, you know, and the video was it was kind of cray-cray. My sister said, she goes, you guys are acting like you're drunk. And I'm like, anybody who knows me knows that I haven't been drunk in, you know, probably at least 30 years. We were just having fun. So anyway, I'm going to introduce you to Phyllis soon, and maybe we'll do a video where she does my hair in preparation for she's going to do a vegetarian, you know, little demonstration, a presentation for a video. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll, you know, give some little tips, and she's a lot of fun. You're really going to enjoy her. So, okay, thanks, guys. And if you want to tune into the liver gallbladder class, I'm going to be doing that coming up next. So, well, you have to sign up for it and all that because, you know, it's the good stuff, really behind the scenes stuff. Not for the squeamish, okay? Liver and gallbladder cleansing and flushing is not for the squeamish, okay? Anyway, okay, guys, have a great day. Bye.